helping people. But what if someone says I am being performative? Am I even doing it right? Hello, everyone. Greetings to the respected judges, ladies, and gentlemen. Before I start, do you know me yet? You don't? Well, then let me introduce myself. I'm Michelle Juliet from Senior High School Number 4 Metro. In this speech, I will be talking about a topic that is important but unfortunately not talked about enough. It's about owning your character. When I say own your character, what comes to mind? What does it mean? Does it mean finishing your homework on time? Not exactly. It means knowing who you are as a person, understanding yourself, accepting yourself, and taking responsibility for your values, choices, and conduct. It is about improving yourself to be a better version of you tomorrow than yesterday. But how do you do that exactly? Firstly, do something that you have passion for, not what is trending on the internet. Don't be afraid to fail and think, what if someone laughs at me for doing this? Is this tacky? Failing at first isn't something to be worried or ashamed of. It's about what you can turn that failure into. Look back at history. Look at all the people who changed our world. The heroes who fought for justice, the scientists who discovered amazing things, the doctors who helped lives. People may have told them to stop. People may have said it could not be done. But they listened to the voice of their heart, not the voice of doubt. And they did it because they kept going and trying. They did what other people could not see them succeeding in. Secondly, dare to step out of your comfort zone. I know, it's a zone where we feel safe, where we are familiar with our surroundings. Though, how will we ever grow if we don't step out of that zone? I want to share a little story with you. Back then, I was also scared to step out of my comfort zone. I was terrified of what other people might say if I did this or that. But with that being said, I realized that I wasn't growing as a person by just staying still at the same spot. I had to challenge myself to grow, to improve. I told myself to stop being so scared and tried to step out of my comfort zone. So I started somewhere small, like gathering enough courage to do a class presentation of my work that I spent hours on. Even though my hands couldn't lie, they were shaking a tad bit. Despite this, I'm proud of myself because I did it. Even if it wasn't perfect like how I imagined, but it made me realize that I can do it. And you can as well. However, you have to believe in yourself. You have to be consistent with your progress. Without consistency, you can't build a strong character. So, don't do things halfway only. Let me give you an example. If you have passion for writing, then write with your heart. Pour out your feelings into the page your pen presses onto. Make the reader feel what you feel as a writer. That's just one example. There's so many more out there. But building your character isn't just about doing something that you have passion for or being brave. It's also about being honest. Honesty isn't just telling the truth, it's choosing to tell the truth, even when lying would be safer, easier, or more beneficial for you. Your character is built little by little every day with your choices and actions. It's not built in one moment. So, remember, guys, be brave, be kind, be honest, be your unique self. Own your character because looks can change, fame can fade, but character stays. Therefore, be the best version of yourself. I'm Michelle, and thank you for listening to my speech. Ladies and gentlemen, see you next time!